Hello again, welcome to another edition of Real Ale Guide. Bit of a sad day really, Chris. Got Chris here today on the show. It's going to be our last Birra Del Borgo beer.
Yeah.
But, I did shoot Leonardo an email, so maybe they might send over their winter seasonals. They do a lot of, they haven't brewed any of the, when we had the beer they sent all their summer beers, but they could be sending some of the darker wintry type beers, which they do.
Be interesting to see what they pick up.
So yeah, hopefully this is not going to be the last beer we review, but this is the Enkir Original di Ogni Cosa. Excuse my Italian. Again, we got that oversized Birra Del Borgo cap to deal with, so we'll both have a little bit of a. Oh, I might give that a go actually.
Yeah.
I might. Oh. There we go. Right.
Bit of smoke on that.
Yeah, bit of smoke on the beer. Chris has got his wonderful Skinner's glass. I love Skinner's beers. I'd one or two comments as well about, yet again, let's get this up to the camera. Yet again, a bottled condition beer. You've been throwing the bottle around, but I mean, this type of beer.
You can drink sediment anyway. You know,
Yeah,
there's no problem.
Yeah, this.
And if it adds to the body, the gravity.
I didn't notice any difference in the taste. We tasted it with and without again. I personally like all the lumps, shopping trolleys, tyres. I like it all.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure if this is bottle conditioned actually. Oh, actually, yeah, it is.
There's a few bits.
You can see, yeah, there's definite sediments in there. But again, it's got that classic. They all seem to have that lovely, deep.
Amazing colour on that.
Yeah, look at the
orange.
colour in the sunshine there.
Yeah.
Like a lovely orangey colour. We got a one finger head. The beer looks like it's been conditioned again fantastically well. Nothing seems to leave that brewery. Every beer we've tasted seems to be in the utmost quality. It seems to be absolutely amazing. So, should we get the nose?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh,
It's citrusy.
it is citrusy. But it's reminding me of this bit of yeasty banana in this. So it's kind of leaning towards.
I'm picking up, conference pears. When you get a good conference pear, and just at that moment they're ripe.
Yeah.
You bite into it, and you're going to get that. That's the smell I'm getting from this.
Wow, you've got a good nose. Mind you, I'm not really a pear eater, but I imagine if I did taste that pear, it would be able to get it. But I'm getting a hit of that banana that they coming from the yeast extract or the yeast. That smells absolutely delicious.
Does smell good.
Absolutely delicious. Should we?
Into it?
Yeah. We've also had a lot of comments to another 20-minute review. We're going to do our damnedest to get this in. I don't know, 10, 12 minutes.
Yeah.
So cheers.
Cheers.
Mm. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
That's lovely. That reminds me of the Bare Naked, the wheat. Not massively so, but it seems to have the same sort of body. Got that bit of banana in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know the Bare Naked had a big banana punch, but it still kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah, the punch isn't in the aroma. The punch is on the taste more.
Yeah.
You're picking up the banana. But it's even a kind of a slightly spicy
Yeah.
kind of note up on the top roof of my mouth.
Zingy, pithy orange.
Peppery. It's peppery.
That's working wonderful with the orange. That kind of peppery, zingy, banana-y orange. It's such a big, complex beer, but really refreshing at the same time.
Yeah.
Really refreshing.
This is a top. I mean, for those of you based in the UK and where we are, we're in November now, and we're still sat in the garden.
Yeah.
And this is a summery hell.
Wonderful, yeah.
So we're lucky to have the last day of the weather like that.
Yeah, probably going to be the last couple. Probably get them in next year now in Chris's garden. But a lot of comments come in on the message board as well regarding Italian craft beer being right up there with the Americans.
Yeah.
But it seems to be in a different way. They seem to have this brewery seems to have so many arrows in this bag. So many different styles.
He seems able to play with anything.
Yeah.
Give you a quality result in it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's lovely. But yeah, I think the Italian craft beer scene is going to explode. It's going to absolutely explode. And if there's anything to go by, these beers or the whole range, check out the whole range on the show. We've done the real ale, the real ale extra, some of the sour ales, that floral ale,
the Equilibrista.
Yes, we did the Birra Del Borgo with the Dogfish Head collaboration in America, which was wonderful.
Yeah.
Lager type.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
He's pretty special, this guy, Leonardo. If you're watching, Leonardo, cheers.
Yeah, cheers, Leonardo.
Amazing work again.
Really, really good beer. How disappointing for you is it, Chris? We were texting each other earlier on, or maybe, I think it was last night. How disappointing for you is when you spend something like £2.20 on a bottle of beer? It says a lot on the bottle, you poured it out. One of the supermarket ranges we were talking about, it was meant to be a good beer, but it didn't really come up, and you're paying a lot of money then for a beer which is not hitting your standards. And
I picked up a Dutchy Originals one in Waitrose.
Yeah.
And it was just a bit of a nothing beer, it wasn't awful, it wasn't great. What Waitrose need to do, and they do some great work picking up the Thornbridge stuff, and the Admiral's L's. If they could stick some of this on the shelves, I'd be eternally grateful. So if you're listening to Waitrose, pick it up.
Yeah, I can send it off to send the video off to them. Yeah, they do some great beer. Thornbridge, even the Sierra Nevada Torpedo, somebody sent me a message on Facebook saying it's in Waitrose. That's just amazing to get that. To be able to sell it for £2 a bottle. Yeah. It's made all the way in America, shipped over here. When there's a couple of local breweries which are selling beer for £2.30 a bottle. Yeah. That's in the UK. It's marvellous, really, how they do it. Talking away, we're just biding ourselves time, really, to see how's the beer lying in your stomach? Is it overly gassy? Is it?
I think a couple more mouthfuls, I'm going to burp. But if you look at this again, it's the fine bubbles. They're going to disperse quickly, which burping is okay, You don't want to be sat there with a big gassy belly, not able to enjoy your drink, knowing that you're going to be sat there going, after 2 or 3 of them. What was the ABV on this?
6.1% ABV. Look at the rocking the beer. Look at the conditioning. Look at it really is. I'm going to show this to the camera. Look at the conditioning there. Absolutely wonderful. Really worth. I know we've probably raved every review of the Birra Del Borgo, but it's really been worth it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't rave
bribed or anything,
No, I wouldn't rave about anything which was half. Like you say, it's not really up to it. But I just at this stage of the review, I like to wash it around and really get the nose in it.
Excuse me.
Some fantastic aromas coming out. The aromas matching the taste when you spin it round. That's superb. So smooth. It's got a nice mouthfeel.
Yeah.
It's not a big thick mouthfeel. It's not sticking to your gums or whatever like some of the big IPAs do. But at the same time, it's giving you a load of flavour.
Yeah. It's you can wash it around in your mouth a bit and just leave it hit all the different bits, and you pick up all the different flavours from that.
Yeah. Bit expensive to be a lawnmower beer, where you just whack the lawnmower around the garden and you're hot and you want to knock a beer back. Bit expensive for that, but you could kind of put it in that bracket where, if you wanted to, if you really wanted a thirst quencher after a hard day's work, you could enjoy a bottle of that in an hour easily, I think.
Yeah. And again, they're always good ones for sharing. There's enough there to be able to do that comfortably.
Lovely.
Post dinner.
Yeah. Okay, Chris, final thoughts and a rating, if you would, please.
I like this. It's much more. I mean, after the Aquila Bristol last week, this is bringing us back to where my comfort zone is, if you will. You know, this is good, honest tasting. I think it's going towards the Belgian end of things.
Yeah, most definitely.
So much more familiar. I could see myself drinking this more often than I could the champagne beer. With that in mind, I put this up against the Artisan Brewery that's based in Cardiff.
Brilliant.
I put it up against their wheat beer.
Yeah.
To my mind, it's in that same category. I think I went with a 9 with that. I'm going to go slightly lower. And sorry, Leonardo, but it's not quite as good as Simon's beer in Cardiff. But it is still very good. So I'm going to go 8.75.
That's pretty darn close. That's a really good, solid review. Chris's reviews of Birra Del Borgos have hit anything from 8 to 9 upwards. Nothing's gone under 8. So that's a really strong review of the range we did. For me, I think I'm going to give it an 8. I mean, it's a lovely beer. It's a lovely beer. But
there's better ones in the category, isn't there?
Out of the whole range, yes, I think I would probably give the Real Ale Extra. If you asked me to choose which beer from Birra Del Borgo I wanted to choose, it'd probably be the Real Ale Extra. Yeah. But I mean, this is still a fantastic beer. 8 out of 10 for me. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Chris for joining me again. We are going to be reviewing a couple of German beers next, so check out the next review, and cheers.